If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Cougar 19, ready.
They'll run here with the rookie. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second down and 4.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Now it's Ward. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Penix going to throw right away. To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. That's on the rookie, the first rounder out of Texas, Kelvin Banks. On second down, Penix. Open right side. That's Strange, the tight end.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack might take them out of field goal range. So that'll bring up 4th down. That'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 16-yard line.
Okay, break. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Timberwolf.
Now, first down throw for Ward. This one complete to Atwell. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Alert! Alert! Ready, ready.
Here's a run going left, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Off play action, it's Ward. He'll get that complete right side, it's Bellinger. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
He gets it into the hands of Atwell. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Daniel Whelan in punt formation.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. They'll look to set up the screen here. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. The motion man here is McClure. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Penix. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
The motion man here is McClure. On 3rd down, Penix. He's got a man. It's McClure. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down, Seattle.
That's taken in, and it's Jarquez Hunter. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
First down.
Again, it's Penix. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Seattle. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Rams. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6th right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. Oh, the ball's out. The Rams have it.
Ready?
Now a give up the middle, and he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there.
It's 2nd and 8.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
No, no. Cowboy 80. Riggs. Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Finding space at the 15. And he will score. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Rams. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. There's a short one. He's got streams. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At their 48.
A run up the gut with Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Rams are going to take possession.
Penix's pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
60 even. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And the defense can't come up with the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
First and 10.
Locking, 18. Here we go. Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's second and 2. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Set up the screen here for Chewton. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. The Rams use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Rams build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Horn now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That pass taken in by McCord. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Play action. It's Penix. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs,
that's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Bronco 80. Stephanie. Bronco 80.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Quick throw, taken in. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. That is a big play for LA. And even 30 yards.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready.
On the ground is Mason. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's going to gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
19 Tiger, 19.
To throw is Ward. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Horn now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Penix on first down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
On first and 10, it's Penix. This one caught left side, that's Strange. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds. It's a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Penix now off the bootleg. Forced out left. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. First down, Seattle.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
To throw again, it's Penix. Right side, that's made by McLaurin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. He'll get this out wide, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Portland Sutton, touchdown Seahawks. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, it's Ward. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end.
Here we go, shot. Viking 18, Bronco 80. Cougar 19.
Here's Ward now on second down. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Punt team headed out for the Rams as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. We'll take this in back to the 16. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 63 yards. On play action, Penix. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. The Seahawks are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. From the gun, it's Penix. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Seattle. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Ward. Forced out wide. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Cowboy 80. Me. Ready.
They snap it to Ward. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Oh, they caught the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. They'll throw on first down with Penix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Ready? Ready?
On first down, Ward. Now, screen set up for Mason. This one's going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. This one complete to Atwell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. The pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Up the middle they go. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Hawk 70, Viking, ain't shit. Chop alert, chop alert. Ready.
That'll give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Play action. Ward. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Come on.
Throwing, Ward. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. This is 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. Here's Penix. To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
at the Rams' 28-yard line.
Here's second down. Montgomery. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go. Mike, 60.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Elliott on now for the PAT. And he missed it. It's no good. Wow, that could be costly because it is just a field goal difference. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
Hawk
line.
70. Hawk 70.
On first and 10, Ward. Well, here down the field, will fall incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
On the jump.
Ward to throw again. That one on target to Kupp. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
To the air again. Ward. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Here's a toss, right side. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
And I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And third down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. And he's going to have a Rams first down, and he'll get it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
Get it. Ready, right?
It's first down, and they'll run. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Bronco 80. Roll. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
That's good.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
70, flip. Rig alert. Motion. Hot.
A run now on 2nd down. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Seahawks 24-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
First down.
Throwing is Ward. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll run. This is Mason. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it.
So, neither team able to break the deadlock in the overtime period. That's going to do it. This game ends in a tie.